I am very glad that you have showed up here tonight. Hi, Madison. Thanks for joining me. We're out here during the summer and fall, what has been, to me, the scariest place on earth. Okay? We're here live in Tinker's Hollow. Okay? I gotta hit the flashlight on and we'll get ready. Trying to let everyone get in. Hello, hello. Okay, I got the light. I don't have it on its fullest. Now, we had, no joke, in the city limits of Conneaut, where I live, about 5 miles north of here, we got about 45 inches of snow in one storm. Out here in Monroe Township, it was slightly less. I believe they were at 36 inches. So the plows came down here and plowed up most of the dirt road because they don't give a crap about this road. Okay, so I'll do real quick, show you my face. Okay, we're doing an investigation down here. So if you see something, you hear something, say something. I have the thermal running. Hopefully it should be pretty clear. With checking things, it's going to be slippery and icy and muddy because temperatures went up to today to 48 degrees. And the snowmageddon, they were calling it, or snowpocalypse, or whatever they were calling it, has ended. But we should be able to see tracks pretty good. Does look like somebody else has walked down here. Definitely not recently. I will be trying to check your comments. And respond to it, ask questions. See what happens. Every time I've went down here from the summer to the fall, it has been, literally like scary nuts. If you check out any of those videos I've done on Tinker's Hollow, this place has been off the rails. Let's see if whatever was doing that, making that activity, is still here in the wintertime. I have talked to several of the property owners around here because this place is a big interest of mine. And they were telling me tonight, be on the lookout or listening for the owls. This type of weather where the wind goes dead. Several of the property owners around here have told me good time to hear owls. So this one will be a little bit of a slower go because of how much there is, and we're going to be looking for tracks because I see some animal tracks right here. Those look like little bunny rabbit tracks. I'm wondering who the heck wandered down here in all this snow. They actually made the trail, so that makes them crazier than me. Yeah, watch out for the walruses for sure. If you haven't checked out that one I was with MT and Jack at the place that I call the Lake in the Woods in Portage County. They call it Claim 2. That was where we recorded that. Nuts, no clue what it is. So some people have directed me to some places to look to hear some similar sounds. So I have some research to do. I gotta try to get myself moving here. This is a slow hike. Bear with me, guys. So I do gotta say, okay, I'm out here solo. You've seen that. So you guys are my backup. Okay, you're out here with me. Something happens to me. 911, tell them Tinker's Hollow in Ashtabula County. Tell them to come get me. And this is remote. I know that won't happen fast. But looking over there, I can see some tracks through there, way back in there. I have been talking to the biggest areas I like to do my research is all along the Conneaut Creek, which is a 47-mile long, more like a river than a creek. So all the property owners that I have been able to meet that live on that 47-mile section, which has been quite a few, been hitting them up to let me go on their properties. Some are open to it, some aren't. Conneaut Creek, I just think, is an absolute amazing place. And you guys have come with me on many of my adventures. Along with that, you can verify that it is. Now, looks like somebody went into the woods over here. This area is private owned. I know that the doctor that lives up the hill there, where you've seen the light, I'd absolutely love to come down there. Absolutely, Jeremy. I said, I think I sent you my email. Send me your number. I'll call you. We'll make plans. Hello, everyone. Hello from Texas. Someone drug a body. This is bow hunting season. And I know that the doctor does, and some of the other property owners around here do let certain people bow hunt. Now, I know I'm moving along slow here. I'm trying to check right there. Those are deer footprints. And I can see quite a few deer. The deer are following along the same path as whoever this crazy dude was. And I can see down there has been, you can see all those footprints down there. I'm not allowed to go down there, but you can see those are animal tracks going all over there. And I see this has got to be from bow hunters, which they have to do their hunt in the daytime. They're long gone now. This is more deer track. So the deer do come right up out here onto the road. I got to try and keep an eye on this thermal as much as your comments. I'm sorry if I missed any of those comments. Just understand I'm looking around here, so I will get to them when I get a chance. So right off the bat, I got a bunch of deer tracks. There's some more. These are deer. See, they look like some good-sized deer. They're all following this path over here. Now, I don't know why, and it's a dead quiet night. You can hear the traffic from I-90. That's one of our noise pollutions. I don't know why, because I was down here when the vegetation was up and you couldn't see, more than 3 feet into the woods. I don't know why this is way, way creepier to me. I don't know why. And I can see pretty clear through here. It is dead quiet down here. We are gonna, because we do got some snow melting. We are going to, you're going to hear some water, snow melt runoff, and the Conneaut Creek is overflowing. Oh, hey, Addie. Glad you're on here. Hey, Addie, stay out of trouble. Okay. Oh, FYI, I got to tell everyone now, I've also been given the official title by some of my fans as Uncle T-Mac. So if you want to, you can call me Uncle T-Mac. Now, hey Steve, thanks for joining. I gotta say on this, yeah, lots of deer track down here. I think the deer have been outsmarting the hunters. Let's brighten the flashlight up here. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of snow melt runoff coming over here. Again, I got the thermal video running. I will do my best to have that posted up tomorrow. So if you enjoyed this adventure and was wondering if there was anything out there hidden from our view, you check out that thermal video. I actually started the thermal video a couple minutes early, so there's a couple minutes of bonus video in there. Now we gotta go across the creepy old bridge that has all these snow and ice on it, and I'm talking like this has collapsed people's roofs. That's a deer. See this? That's a whole lot of a big trail there, but that is all deer track. That pushed its way through here. Those are all deer tracks on that. And I see some more rabbit. Right there. So if you're wondering, this snow, let me see if I can push down and show you. There's some ice on the base of it, but I'm pushing in still over a foot. So that is definitely a slow go. I gotta say there's some firsts here with this, okay? This is the second time I've went live here, my third overall live stream. This is my first time being down here to video at night in the wintertime with snow on the ground. It's my first, I've done some videos in the snow all in the daytime, never at night. I will still do some day videos. Unfortunately, I mean, I got some of my regulars who like to watch those. Hang on, because I think that's definitely, I'm picking up some heat signatures far into the forest, but I cannot see anything. And they look like little dots, kind of like peeking around trees. They don't seem that awful warm, so but they are pretty far back in the woods. So okay, now this is, oh, holy cow, I sunk down deep there. Thank God for the mucks. I gotta say, this video has been brought to you by the mucks, of which I would not be able to track through all this stuff. All right. Again, if I missed you, I want to say hello and thank you very much for joining me. Wow, this is deep, and this is like all water. So I'm going in like 2 feet into the water here. I'm gonna have to try and get up on the side here, because I'm not making it Not making it through there. I'm sticking. Okay. It's kind of like wading through a river here. Again, this area, when the state of Ohio found out that the bridge needed to be replaced, the state did a traffic flow study and said it's not going to cause any damage to commerce or business, so they said we're just going to close the road. And thus a very historical area got shut down. Okay, we're getting up close to the Cognac Creek over here. You can hear it. Apologize, this is definitely a slow go through here. There is the water for the creek. We're gonna go onto the bridge. I don't know how, but I hit a spider web. And oh, was it too bad, huh? Okay. You're gonna have to bring me down to that place. I've been dying to, I look on the property maps. Jeremy, and your property is like gold. I mean, I know you found gold there, but it's gold for hiking for the wildlife. Got some more tracks here. I can't tell exactly what. So when I get onto the bridge, I always try to take a look around on the bridge. Something really, I won't say creepy, but odd that I've seen. We just went through a blizzard. We had snow down into the teens, high winds, feet of snow. And I got down here and was getting everything set up for to go live. And I seen a moth fly by going towards my light. I'm like, how in the world are you alive? So, well, it was only one, but there's definitely, ooh, I have a solid heat signature hit back here, but it looks like it's far back in there, and I can't catch any eye shine, but I got some thermal hits. The sound of the water is pretty loud. We'll get away from that here in a bit. Here is the old bridge. Again, this bridge was actually up here when the Tinker family, the one that spawned all the legends, was actually here. And I have a heavy smell of natural gas. I mean, very heavy, like, do not light a match right now. Holy cow. Okay, snow is deep on here. Hope this bridge don't collapse. There's got to be thousands of pounds of snow on here. I mean, look at it, it's up to the bottom of the railing and it's packed down now. Okay. Alrighty, get a good scan along here. I can see, looks like there's been some critters up here. Let's get over. We got a creepy moon up there. Okay, so I did mention one of the guys I mentioned to on here, that's on here right now, Jeremy. I just want to highlight If you see Jeremy on here, check out his channel. He does gold panning in Ohio. Yes, in Ohio, and is very successful at it. That kind of stuff is like right up my alley. Okay, so we got some animal tracks here, and then that looks like something that fell off the top of the bridge. Okay, so remember when we get to this other side, first of all, it is so heavy with the natural gas smell. It's nerving, very nerving. Most of the graffiti's covered up, so can't make fun of our graffiti artists. Something I love to do. Okay. Now, those of you who've been here with me for the other adventures down here know it's this side, the north side of Tinker's Hollow, that is off the rails nuts. You can see those look like deer tracks right down there coming down. I see quite a few deer track coming down the hill. So I don't think I mentioned it, my objectives, okay? My objectives, okay, I'm gonna try to make it down this road pretty far. I wanna make it down, I got a point in my mind, which I don't know how to explain it to you, but a point in my mind that I wanna reach. Dang, I just heard a rock hit. And I have 2 thermal signatures on top of the ridge, right on top of it. And this is bad. Like, I gotta get out of the smell of this. This natural gas thing is gonna like choke me. Okay. I'm like right over the edge here. So my objectives are I look for the wildlife. Okay. Signs of the wildlife. Predator activity especially. We're looking for the predator. Okay. And then I'm looking for my legends of Tinker's Hollow. Those would include, but not limited to, disembodied voices, orbs, especially green, were reported down here. Our Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Yeti, or rock thrower is basically what I call them. Okay. And I'm telling you, they've darn near filled in the valley throwing rocks at me in the past here, so. Hi, Karen. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. It is wicked, heavy natural gas smell. I got some kind of a smaller critter tracks right here. Can't tell. Looks like I can't tell, it's just 4 feet and hops. I don't know if that might be a rabbit, but. These ones are fairly fresh too, so something was hopping along here pretty recently. So, it's quite a workout going through this. Up here on this ridge is where the vast majority of the rocks seem to come from in this spot. Okay, right over around here. And I did have a couple thermal hits further down. I'm trying to scan through and see if I can see them right now. I'm not picking anything definitive up. But again, I'll have that video for you to view out. Okay. It's harder to hear if rocks hit. right now because they're just going to sink into the deep snow. Natural gas is still pretty heavy. I can't believe how much the natural gas is. Like, that is bad. I just heard something moving up there. I don't know if y'all heard that. There was something. Okay. Yeah, but where is it coming from? It may be sinking low to the ground, but I don't know where it's coming from. There's not a natural gas well down here that I know of. Unless there's some old pipes running across the bridge. Yeah, I'm glad I don't see never picked up that nasty habit. Okay, I can see that's definitely a critter trail going up there. That looks pretty big. See if we can determine any footprints here. Okay. They're not fresh tracks. But something just was determined to go straight up that hill. It's like a larger animal, but I can't tell. It's degraded. So, okay. Now this is where you're gonna really start to hear me huff and puff going through deep snow up a hill. And I do gotta try to capture the sides here. Now, I do like to take this time here to update you guys on stuff too when I get a chance to talk to you live. I did have another Conneaut Creek property owner respond and give me permission to walk his land. However, I'm allowed to mention it's on the 47-mile stretch of the Conneaut Creek, and that's it. Can't say the location. So, again, reaching out to several of the people that live along there, especially if they've had any kind of weird or strange accounts happen on their property. Again, I'll be doing this all winter long and continue into the spring and summer, all seasons. Hey, well, there's a deer feces. You can see the tracks in there. Whoa! All right, I just sunk down up to my knee. See more deer feces. I try to keep it PG, but if nothing else, we found deer shit tonight. Thank you, guys. Definitely a lot of animals. A lot of these are deer track. And I'm not mentioning a lot of them because I can clearly see deer. They're deer tracks. Hopefully I find some of them tonight. They're definitely around here. Trying to scan with this thermal. Now, I've done this before, and I've gotten rocks like winged at me hard for doing that. So it must agitate something. Hopefully not you guys. definitely see there's been some people walking here. Said, just because we get close to 4 feet of snow, it doesn't stop us. We don't stay inside for that. Okay. Well, that's still a deer track there. Yeah, I absolutely think I may need to contact somebody. This is Monroe Township, so I would have to call the sheriff's office. I know one of the property owners. Most of the property owners down here, because of this place's not only reputation, but because of most of the property owners deal with ghost hunters, which I am not. They do not. They're very closed off to letting people down here. I've had one of them respond to me positively and told me some information, but because I asked if I could have cameraman and crew come up here, and he said 1 person with you at a time and 0 ghost hunters allowed. So, and then I have to have like some stuff in writing. So maybe in the future we'll get there. But I understand why people are protective of their property, especially when you got like down here. What was that? Thank you. That is a flashlight. It's hard to see that there, but it is a O-light. 14,000 looms. I have been dealing with some injuries, some problems from my combat deployments, from all the stuff I was exposed to lately, and haven't been able to do as much. Been kind of shut down, and the weather didn't help. So I heard a couple creepy noises a minute or two ago up here. When we're up here, I literally I'm not sure which side to focus on. Sorry, I know this hike is definitely taking me a minute to get anywhere. So definitely those are deer track too. Going over there. You're gonna see steam coming off of my light. I'm gonna put this up here for a second. It is reading 152 degrees on the rim, and at the handle 114. So it's definitely keeping my hand warm. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The thermal just biffed it. I don't know, like how the heck does that happen? Okay, thermal just biffed it into the snow. Okay. So I got to, it stopped recording too, so I gotta position this back on, because I'm telling you, this spot here especially, I'm like totally blind without it. I don't know how that has happened. Okay. Okay. Let me get this fixed. It's a little wet, but hopefully it'll keep doing its job. Nope. It's gonna have to be shut down and started up. So I'm gonna move along a little bit. It is pitch black. Here. Watch this. This is what I can see right now, which is not a darn thing. I can see an aircraft up in the sky. So I have the thermal camera mounted on top of this one, if you're wondering. And for some reason, decided to come loose and not stay where it was supposed to. Oh, shit. Did you guys hear that? That was a rock. Definitely a rock whizzing through the trees. And my thermal camera is like, it's not working from the drop. Oh, crap. It's just barely. I'm gonna have to do some work on it. Well, that is. You didn't hear it, okay? Well, a rock just whizzed through these woods, and I have to shut down my thermal. You gotta be kidding me. I'll try and turn it back on in a little bit. We're gonna try and move, get to my objective point. This is. Sorry, I'm doing 6 checks here because I'm a little freaked from that one. Thank you, Mary. Okay. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you heard that. Maddie's my program manager. She puts the stuff on surround sound for me. Okay. If you're listening on your phone, yeah, you're gonna probably have to hold it up close to your ear, crank the volume up, or put the earbuds in. I just heard some kind of a screech. Now you can hear the train coming. That train is literally, that's up by my house, 5 miles away. Still hear them. Just echoes through that valley. I heard a screech this way. And I am ticked that my thermal's not working. I'm gonna try that again because I'm like blind here. I'm hearing the noise of some animal over that train sound. Again, I'm 5 miles away from the train tracks and they still pollute my video. No, my thermal is just not going to do it. It's not going to work. I'm going to try and just heard something else screech. Take that hole puncher out. No, it's not going to work. I'm so sorry, guys, because like I said, that thermal camera, that was definitely. I'm hearing something down in the valley. If you go over here, it goes right up to the valley rim, down to the creek. This is at like a bend. A lot of, they're all animal tracks here. We'll see some of these are people. Right. Yeah, that's how the train is. And yeah, I'm hearing something down there. I'm hearing some of those are Canadian geese, but I'm hearing something else. I'm not sure why they didn't fly south. Up along here, this is where I really want my thermal because I always find deer over here with the thermal. So, all right. Let me ask you guys something. There's like 0 chances of me finding a stick to bang on a tree here. But what do you guys think? Should I do a whoop? Yeah. Right now I have both hands full. Okay. I do got, you can see the moon up there. Skies are clear. All right. I'm going to give that a try. Now remember, I'm not like Jack or Moose or anything. I'm not professional at this. But we'll try it. We'll try it this way. Okay, whoop in 3, 2, 1. Whoop! I'm not the best whistler, but I'll try. I'm hearing just Canadian geese. Okay, we'll do another whoop. 3, 2, 1. Whoop! Had something there. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Here we go. This looks like deer tracks, definitely, but look at the line of it heading through there. And boy, I know the guy who owns this property. So I'm not going to go onto his property tonight, but I do think in the future he'll let me. So I'm following along. I'm following deer tracks as we speak. Okay, I'll try a little bit of a whistle. I'm not the best whistler. Okay, whistles in 3, 2, 1. I do not have the deer grunter anymore. I tormented my wife and my child and one of my child's friends until they attacked me and broke it. So, unfortunately, the deer grunter is dead. Sorry, just check my light. Yeah, I need a referee whistle. That's what you use when you're trying to keep bear away from you. I don't want to scare everything away from me. That would kind of defeat my purpose. Okay, this is a heavy, that's people. That must be the hunters. I know the guy who owns this property, and he does have people hunt it. So, can hear a jet flying over. And there's all kinds of critters running around through here. So, you ask me, why do I go out alone and do this? It's because I can't get anyone else crazy enough to go hiking through 3 feet of snow. This is getting deep up here too. Okay. Right up here. I'm gonna look over the edge because this goes down into the valley now. I'm gonna follow a game trail here, see how they get down here. That's a long way down. See a lot of animal tracks on the opposite side. Merry Christmas. So, you saw eye shine a minute ago, like what, this way? All right. Looks like some big branches fell off of these big trees up here. We had some bad storms come through here with this. Out on Lake Erie, they actually had 70-mile-per-hour winds. It's basically hurricane force. You see people rope off some of that stuff. I think that's probably mostly hunters doing that, marking their spots. Yeah, because I see right there, you can see the tack on the tree right there. A big branch. I see where it came off, right up there. Must have been a tremendous crash. Okay. All right. As much as I want to continue on this way up further, I see it's taking me forever. To your right. To your right. This is over the right, over the ridge. All right, well, we're going to turn around and head back then, since, the video is already starting to run too long. I need to just come back down here and do a regular video where I can video longer. And hopefully after I fix my thermal camera. Let's walk over by the edge here. Is there a deer track that I'm following? And there's hunters' footprints over here too. Do I smell the gas? No, not right now. It smells weird. I do smell, it's not a pleasant smell back here right now. But I'm trying to put my finger on to describe what it is. I don't think I definitely never smelled it back here. I don't know what it is, but there is definitely a weird smell. Sorry guys, I'm holding the camera down a little bit because what you're not seeing is I gotta keep looking to find my next step. So eventually I will be able to get it to where I'll be able to walk in further on these woods. Sorry, I just heard something like a knock. Okay, I'm working on that. Try to keep that up further. So let me switch hands here, because what I got the camera in my left hand, and it's starting to freeze. And the rest of me sweating. So, and again, some of this snow is deep. I'm sinking in up to my shins on each step. Oh, sorry I was moving there, but I definitely heard a knock. Definitely heard a knock that way. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And again, I think I'm actually moving too fast. No, I didn't. The smell was, okay, that smell was back up this way. That weird smell I was telling you about, it was only back up there in that area. I didn't smell it anywhere else. And, I mean, I got to tell you guys, when there's a smell in the air, however, I hate using that as evidence because I'm an interactive hiking adventure channel. And unfortunately, there's no way for you guys to smell the same thing. And so, or even know if I'm really smelling something. So I hate using that as evidence. I do try to put things to you like you're my jury. So I try to give you the full details. Sue, where at? To my right. Said something tall to my right. I can hear our Canadians. Those Canadians, those must be, Hattie is one of my Canadian friends. Well, former Canadian. She was in Oklahoma now. But anyway, those Canadian geese must be her friends. Camera up. Okay. Okay. Keep a good listen out as I'm heading back here, because this is the area where most of the stuff happens that I'm heading back through. The traffic from I-90 is a little loud, but just because there's no wind. Thank you, I appreciate that. Okay. For everyone who stayed on this whole time there, God bless you. I really appreciate you. Yeah, well, I have mucks on. Here, this type of snow, you can put those. Ooh, there's something moving over there. Look at that branch. It's moving. There's no wind. I heard something, and I look over and I got that branch moving. Right there. The freak. I think something whizzed through it, just like a rock or something, but it just plops in the snow like in the summertime when the ground is dry. You hear those rocks hit hard. Snowshoes in this will just sink. It's not really going to help much. I don't know if any of you guys seen that branch moving like that. Has me a little... Okay, look at this guy. That is a spider. It is 38 degrees. All right, Sue, I'll check that out there and I get a chance. 38 degrees, and there's a darn spider. Ow. I try to get under his web. You see, I made it underneath it. There's spiders out now. How are there spiders out? And what the heck does he think he's going to catch right now? Okay. I have to, unfortunately. I have to switch batteries for the flashlight. So this is going to be a little bumpy while I do this here. Okay, bear with me a minute here. Okay, we're in business. Battery hooked up in there. Okay, apologize about that. Oh, my darn thermal camera. I can't believe that doesn't work. You can see how dark it is down here. All the way up, Laura. Okay, face. All right, Sue, when I get a chance to look at that, I will definitely do that. Yeah. Jeremy, that's good. I like that. Okay. So, my thermal camera falling, and it's weird how it fell. I mean, and this happened, I was down here with John. We had the thermal camera going, and it literally, like, it was like flung off of my thing, and that's kind of what happened tonight. I have it screwed in. The thing like flew as I was standing still. Still like playing that back over my mind, but the thermal cameras, hopefully I can fix it when I get home. because I don't quite understand exactly how that happened. Okay, we're getting down here. Yeah. We'll do another whoop here. Let me get up here a little bit. Okay, whoop in 3, 2, 1. Whoop! Whoop! Okay. No, I don't think I'm alone either, but I think whatever it is not, they're not coming out to play like they usually do. I swear, that's the third plane I've heard go over my head while I've been down here. I gotta get my flight tracker out and check that. All right, let's keep moving down here. I'm hearing something back here, and I heard a rustle. Six check. And I hear the Canadian geese going. I shined straight ahead just a moment ago. I'm glad you've seen it. I just heard a thump over here. Okay. Okay. So I know whatever this is hates my bright flashlight. So there's a lo-fi and like Buddy Holly plane coming over me now too. I definitely got to check the flight tracker. Okay, now up there, that's a different property owner than on this side, right over here in this little corner. And this little corner is where most of the crap happens. Well, Sue, that's, yeah. If God is for me, who can be against me? Okay. That's why you see me do this stuff. I'll walk through with no fear. So, gosh darn it, this light is just acting up. This is this light's first cold weather test too. Let's see if I can make it down this here without biffing it. All right, I'm sinking deep into the snow here. Okay, here's our spot where we've had so much stuff happen. Do a little whistle here, see if I can get anything to happen. Flicker the light too. Okay, let me see here. Let's do a whistle. Whistle. Heavy gas smell down here. Holy cow. Whistle in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh my gosh. This would not be the place you'd want to set off some fireworks. There'd be an even bigger boom. This is bad. Holy cow. I want to stay this spot in particular because this is where I get a lot of stuff happen. But the smell is so bad with that natural gas. I'm not going to be able to stay up here. His dog just looked over. That's good. Okay, well, at least somebody reacted to it. I am gonna have to go check some of these places out in the daytime down here. Tomorrow, now look at, we have all this snow. Yeah, the gas smell has definitely got to go. Have to get out of it here. I don't think that can be good, too good breathing that in. Just trying to check animal prints. Tomorrow, you see all the snow we have here, cold. Early morning tomorrow, it's supposed to start raining, and it's supposed to rain the whole day. Get onto the bridge at least. Oh, this is bad. Like I said, second time that my thermal camera has literally flown off the stick down here. Whatever this is, I mean, I can't prove anything. But whatever it is, I don't think it likes, I think my thermal can see it. And I think it knows that. I don't know how, but it's just my guess. Okay. So lots of animal prints down there. Water over here. I was catching, when the thermal was working, I was catching some signatures up on top of that ridge, but I can't. Right up around in there. Can't see anything though. Just my breath. Okay, water's heavy. Definitely flowing fast here. Gonna be even, this is gonna flood like epically tomorrow. Yeah. So, yeah, Jeremy, I don't know if that, you get the snow melt with the rain, might stir up some gold in the water. And next time you get a chance to go do that, you need to invite me along. I can't do the back-breaking work that you do, but I can watch. Venting from the ground, but from where? I mean, like, there usually got to be like a well for that to like spring up. Something to make it come up out of the ground. Now this area down here, you know, I've told you a bunch of the legends about it. The foundry was over here. There used to be a dam over around this way. This was hustle and bustle, like the industrial center of the area. And now it's total nothingness. That's where I'm hearing things besides water. Okay. Okay, so this is some treacherous footing over here. So gas smell's gone on this side. Thank God. Now this is the area in the fall and summertime. Like you had to go to the side of the road, you'd literally be stepping on frogs left and right. Okay, it's looking really good. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, now, you know, I was in the Air Force. Okay, I got to be stationed up in Alaska, North Pole, Alaska, that, Eielson Air Force Base. And I got to go gold panning up there. And, like, absolutely loved it. I was gold panning for like 3 hours, and the rest of my friends wanted to quit and go do something else. And I didn't want to see it. I'll just keep gold panning. And I panned out over, it was at the time for the price of gold has definitely like doubled since then. But at the time, I panned out $320 worth of gold. I had it put in a all silver necklace with a little glass window in it that shows the gold. And I shine left. Okay. Oh, I miss my thermal. My thermal could see through all this. In front. Okay. So for some reason, my flashlight is dying, even though I keep plugging it into battery packs. I'm missing eye shine. Okay. Well, that's what I got you guys here for. I think you guys can obviously tell about me. I can talk if you give me the chance. You know, I'm not really that shy. But was it on this side of the bank? Was it over here? Or was it back? I'm getting some fog coming up, too. Straight forward, slightly left. Let me advance here then. Let me see if I can. Yeah, the prospecting, Jeremy, that's what I was going to say. That was absolutely a good time. It was backbreaking, but my back was stronger then. But I absolutely love the hobby and just didn't think it was possible around here until I started doing some geography studies. The way I'm walking out. Okay. Behind me. Okay. All right. We're at like over here. That's it. Okay. Let me head back over here then. California, huh? Come on, light. My light's dying. I am not. Wait. Right back in here. I just seen. That was like a blue orb. That was a blue flash of light. Oh. Well, Nicole, Jeremy's a good guy. So, definitely hope that we're doing some videos together here in the future. It was weird. I seen this when I was at Beaver Creek State Park with Jack, and Jack's seen it too. Jack's seen it first, actually. It was like just a blue flash of, like a blue ball of light that just flashed and then was gone. And I did just see that. That is one of the legends down here, that there's orbs. People have spotted orbs. Okay, I'm gonna move on because my battery is definitely, for some reason, dying much quicker than it normally does. Yeah, exact. I missed it, and I'm sorry. We're gonna have to play that back and see if that blue flash was on there. Okay. See, my light is definitely starting to dim. I got 3 bars left on my battery. So it's for some reason eating up. So because of some of my back and knee problems I've been having, my normal pack that I have, I had to drop things to lighten the load. So I dropped the 2 big backup flashlights. Dropped one of my magazines, dropped my big knife. I have a little one with me. Okay, I think I'm getting into the area where I sunk. So I'm gonna try and get over, yeah, this is deep over here. All right, gotta find a place to step. I'm going through literally 2 feet of water right now, but thankfully, because of the mucks, feet are nice and dry. Yeah, where this has me thrown off is I rely on that thermal for my vision. When I don't have it, it's like I'm at half of my vision. Yeah, this is deep. Yeah, you can see the doctor's lights up there. Huh. I don't know why. Sometimes it does that with me. There's channels I have where they're supposed to give me a notification when they do anything. I have it clicked on for that and it just won't notify me. YouTube does its own thing. I'm not sure why it does it that way. Okay. Yeah, this is treacherous walk here. Well, so far, we had a few creepy things happen, but it's been overall abnormally uneventful. But part of that is my thermal camera being down. Things that couldn't hide from me with the thermal camera can hide from me right now. Oh, did you hear that? Yeah, we got a lot of snow. Did you hear that? It sounded like a big branch break. Hey, from the Philippines, Bruce. Hey, thanks for joining me. I just heard a big branch break over this way. Did any of you guys hear that? Elder Bear Claw, thank you for joining me. If you have any insights on this, I greatly appreciate it. You heard it break. Thank you, Bruce. That was, though, that catch, I've had whole trees pushed over by me before. A deer walking around. It sounded like it pushed over a tree. Or the tree snapped, anyway. Yeah, there's all kinds of possibilities. All I know is it's creepy. It's to my left about 20 feet. Okay, so this way is loud on the surround sound. Thank you, Maddie. Okay, so, all right. Elder Bear Claw, this is my left. This is on a doctor's property. Very nice man, but also very private. You can see his house is right up there. And the moon is like right over top of it. Okay. This is the left. Yeah, I talked to Jack before I went live. I asked him to advertise for me because he said he's sitting down enjoying family time this evening. Left 20 feet. Okay. Right this way. Let me move back a little bit. I can see some animal tracks, but I am hoping that if there's something out there, I'm not sure. Well, I can't, unfortunately, like I don't have rocks I can pick up and throw right now. If I pop off a shot with the hole puncher, Doc's gonna call the police on me. So I gotta have a good reason if I do that. So I'm not sure what I could do, really. Could probably do another whistle, I guess. My mouth is getting dry. All right. I gotta get to my car before this flashlight totally dies. I'm down to 2 bars. No whistling? Why? What's up with the whistling? Whistling is bad. I had not far away from here in that Bigfoot Canyon, I had something whistle at me. Scared the bejeebers out of me when it happened. Whatever it is, there's something. I've got a few noises that I've heard faintly. I think I definitely had I had probably 3 rock throws. I'll call the it. See, the thing is with the that thing doesn't carry any weight with me here. Okay. I'm God's property. Devil's got no place here. Okay. And Sue, I'll check that in a little bit. I want to keep moving because the flashlight's about to go. And we talk about what a scary place this will be if the flashlight, this is what it looks like with the flashlight out. So, Bay City, Michigan. Hey, God bless you. I was up Michigan. I did 2 videos in Michigan this year. I did one just north of Port Huron and up in Boyne City, Michigan. My base, your base city, my base was Selfridge Air National Guard Base. It's Mount Clemens, Michigan. You may know, if you're from Bay City, you probably know about that. So I was stationed in Michigan for 20 years. Some of that time was up in Alpena, and the rest at Selfridge. And constantly having to deploy into combat, too. These are some weird tracks. Can't see exactly what made them. Okay. Here comes some of the rough part there to the climb. What was that? You said, can I turn around? It was in the trees to the right. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. So again, Michigan's near and dear to my heart. So grew up, my grandparents there. That was my second home. Royal Oak, Michigan is my second hometown. Okay. Trying to scan up in these trees. Okay, Holly, I appreciate you being here. We're almost done, too. Thanks for sticking around. Greatly appreciate you, Holly. In Ohio, we're here right now. This is Monroe Township, Ohio, just south of the city of Conneaut. That's my hometown, Conneaut. Yeah. Elder Bear Claw, straight up there goes to the doc's house. And you can see, I don't know if you can see that sign. The dock has had so many issues over the years. I think a lot of it's with Bigfoot. But he has, once you hit onto his property, he has security cameras everywhere. So, I don't know if, and I don't know, let me tell you a little something about the doc up here. The doc is one of the biggest advocates for the preservation of the Conneaut Creek. He's one of the founding members of what's called the Friends of Conneaut Creek. If that name sounds familiar, that's one of the parks we've had some of the crazy stuff happen. Okay, so, I honestly think the doc knows that there is, let me look to the right. Okay, I'll put you to the right. I honestly think the doc knows what's down here. And I actually think he's probably an advocate to help keep people from finding it. Quite honestly. I've talked to him about it in the past. He denies everything. However, I've gotten the people who are part of that, it's called Friends of Conneaut Creek organization. Okay. I've talked to a couple of them, and they don't call themselves Bigfoot believers. They call them Bigfoot knowers. Okay. And so, while the doc hasn't admitted it, when I was in my early 20s, we used to practice our cross country down here, and we ran into one when we ran down here at night with no flashlights. We had something shaking trees and growling at us. So it's kind of what has me into this area now is what happened when I was going to say would have been 96. I think I would have been 21, 22, maybe back then. Just heard something move over here. Yes, Jack, you need to come out with me some more. Get your Jack Rabbit. He went out with me to one of the places and had night vision with me. He's got like Jack's kind of like a tech wizard here, and I may be speaking a little bit for you there, but no, I know it's hard to do that. So Jack Rabbit built a hearing device, listening device that he's talked to me about, and we got to test it out. Something's moving along with me in the woods over on this side, on the right side of me. I don't know, you guys keep saying, keep looking left. I keep looking right because I'm hearing something from the tree crash. Heard a thump over here, heard something moving through the brush, and I can see tons of tracks. There's like wide open tracks. So Jack Rabbit, yeah, we'll do this all winter, spring. I know you work, but when you get a chance, you got to come out here with me, and we got to have your device going. I mean, some of these spots, I think, right now, you'll hear I-90 really good. Where are you at? It's very frustrating because I would have the thermal. That nothing could get close to me. I mean, I got it set. There's nothing that would make it within 90 feet of me with this thermal. And I'm telling you, I wish you guys could have seen that. You guys just heard, if you were watching then, you heard it fall off. But I have it tightened in there, and it literally like flew off and hit me in the chest. Right and left both. Come on. Where you at? And do a whoop here. 3, 2, 1. Whoop! Whoop! I know I'm my own worst critic, but I think I just did a female Sasquatch whoop. Like a sprinkler head, yeah. Check. Yeah. They said I'm not the professional at this whooping thing. Hey, Marianne. Good to see you on. Okay. This hike gets pretty steep over here. But this is literally how you turn it. About a 2-mile hike. How you turn it into a mega workout is go through feet of snow and uphill. Trying to see when I see tracks going back here. Trying to look and see if I can see anything. So I got one other problem I've had is most of my hikes I do at the, was about, yeah, well, glad you tuned in. Most of my hikes I do at the Ashtabula County Metro Parks. I had an agreement with the park ranger and the Metro Park clerk. I was allowed to go on there because Ashtabula County Metro Parks are different than some other places. They close literally right at dark. So, the Metro Parks has informed me that since the park ranger is no longer there, he said the clerk doesn't have the authority to allow me permission to go on there. And now I have to be submitted to a board. And they basically told me, don't hold your breath on it because we're not going to do it anytime soon. So they literally have kind of banned me from their properties. And this is after I found illegal digging on one and put a stop to it. And I have cleared 14 homeless people off of their properties that they didn't have to deal with, that were littering and just doing criminal activity down there. Because the Metro Park ranger left and they haven't replaced him because they didn't treat him well and word spread. So I am going to be shortly here. I'm going to try again to contact them. And if they're non-responsive again, I'm going to be asking you guys to contact them. Tinker family. Yeah. No good deed goes unpunished, right? Yeah, I literally kept doing the work that the park ranger would have been doing. And there, unfortunately, there's politics involved, okay? Because they looked me up, because they knew, because they put, when I complained about the illegal digging, I got them to finally put up some cameras. Well, I would stop by and wave at the cameras. So plus, the Metro Park officer, had stuff on me about me helping him in his reports. So they looked me up. They can walk in my prints, huh? That's why I got to do 6 checks. Okay, so anyway, the entire board of the metro parks is made up of Democrats. And they looked at my voting registration and said Republican. And they said, denied, he's not allowed to come down here. So, yeah, all right, Maddie, because I'm heading up. That's my cue because my flashlight's dying, too. Hey, Bruce, is it already Monday in the Philippines? Huh. Well, I know Monday morning's coming. For the rest of us here in the States. And I know we all got to get up, and I'm back up here to the mound. This is a rough hike. Look at that moon. It's like a half moon. We've had so many clouds. Okay, 12:30 p.m. Yeah, yes, in the summertime, yes. And the homeless people stayed over on the railroad's property, pretty much because of me. I got a reputation. They said if you see a guy coming in a camel, run away from him, and that's pretty much what most of them have done. When I move, I'm hearing some sounds. So, and kind of how I did that with all these homeless is there were 3 of them I pretty much befriended, gave them food and whatever they needed, and asked them. First, I started telling them to spread the word around for me. And then I said I'd most of the time just have to look at them and say, you're not allowed to be here. And they say, okay, I'll leave. All right, made it to my car. Thank God, hallelujah, praise Jesus. Now here's where the wells are, but you don't smell any natural gas up here. Now if I had the thermal camera working, I love looking out over these fields like that because you'll catch anything that steps out into the field. Alrighty, guys. I greatly appreciate you for coming along, staying with me. All of you guys, I want to say thank you. I do my shout outs there. Marianne, thank you very much. Maddie, Adeline, Elder Bear Claw, thank you. Chris, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you. Go Blue. Guess we play Alabama. Should add that I'm a big Michigan Wolverines fan. Okay, Bruce, God bless you. Stay safe over there. Okay. Todd, thank you for joining me. Appreciate you greatly. Jeremy, if you're still on here, God bless you. Send me an email. Okay. All right, thank you, Chris. You got to, so I know some of the people root for the wrong team up there. So they root for little brother. Okay, so, alrighty. We're gonna call this a wrap. I'm gonna go home and try to work on my thermal camera, because if that's gone, that's $600 down the drain. Dang, I probably won't be able to get one until after Christmas. So I'll definitely have to hit Santa up for that. Okay. Sue, thank you. Appreciate you guys. So, Alrighty. Now spread this around. Tell people about the bad juju for the whistling. Part of the reason I do it. I think you got to learn something about me. Dude, I was a corrections officer too. Eric, thank you for watching. Thank you. I knew how to needle and razz people, get them to react. And I use those same techniques down here with these. And oftentimes it works. They a lot of times react. Sometimes they don't. Tonight was a little quiet, but there was a few things. I think they're holding back for some reason. I think they were a little more aggressive in October because I think that's my opinion, mating season. And FYI, if you haven't checked out, I put out the short video of some of those weird sounds that me, Jack, and Mike caught. And I don't know what they are. So I'm seeing a light down here that doesn't make any sense. I don't know if you can see it all the way down. Yeah, where the heck? Okay, there it is. See the second? Okay. There's 3 lights on the screen. You can see the big bright one's the house. Then there's one down there a little further that's part of the stuff as property. And then there's one even further down to the left. That one makes no sense. I don't know what the hell that is. That light should not be there. All right. Dean, thank you for joining me. I don't know how to pronounce your name there, but yeah. So thank you guys all. Greatly appreciate you. God bless you. I'm going to get the car started up. We're going to get in and get warm. Thank you for watching. Spread this around, people here. Let's get so I can get the channel to grow. This channel, again, without you guys, there is no channel. So I need you guys for this. It's interactive. If not, then it's just a lonely guy walking in the woods. Jack Rabbit, thank you. You got to get a hold of me soon. Okay. That's crazy. We live a block away from each other and we ain't seen each other in months for some reason. So, alrighty. Thank you for watching and God bless you. See what I gotta end.